back to another episode of the Bobcast. We're back with the guys. Episode. Wait. 7.
Other way,
Wait,
other way.
7.
No, it is reversed.
Oh,
Yeah.
not sure the throat gang signs. Is that a thing? Anyways, we're on episode 70.
Look at little bro lurking over there. I see you back there.
But yes, today we're with the guys, and we're gonna be talking about some recent NFL news, and we're on our third mock draft, number 3. So yes, let's hop into it.
Whole entire draft in general. We're back for another NFL draft stream, the second time in a row. When's the draft again? It's April.
No, don't do that.
April 24th.
No, that is not a reaction
24th.
photo.
It is a Thursday. Ant, will you be there?
Because that is not Marcus' birthday. We will be expecting you there.
I guess we'll never know.
And you got cable so you can have it up on the TV.
You can watch it on the TV.
You don't gotta watch it on Reel.
You
don't gotta watch it on Reel. No, because you know they put it on Reel.
They posted on Reel?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I did not know that whatsoever. But yeah, second annual Bobcast NFL draft stream will be on April 24th, which is a Thursday, which is when the draft starts. And we'll just be on there chilling. If some of you guys want to join for your specific team or just want to join just to hang out with us, you guys could do that. And yeah, that's all I got.
Sorry.
DJ, you got anything?
Wire was being
Nah.
tickled.
I'm excited, and you know, if we can get in, we'll definitely do what we did last time. We'll make like our own final separate mock drafts, and you know, check them off like we did last year. I think I got everything right until pick 8 last year. I think that's how it went. Well, obviously, like I didn't predict. No one predicted the Jaguars trading up, but I had Travis Hunter too.
Not the draft. All right, let's get into the.
Yeah, for today's McDonald's, as the baby is crying in the background. Sorry. Yes, there'll be in future episodes there'll be a baby crying in the background. So just to let y'all know.
Probably the draft strain. We're gonna hear a lot of Ant,
probably also
we're gonna hear a lot of
draft
Ant
strain.
leaving to go help with the baby.
Rough. Yep.
But as long as we got Ant on there.
But wait, what was I supposed to? Oh, Daredevil drop. Yes, new season drop. Only one episode. I would like to see. I like it. I like where they're taking the show so far. How they continued off, showing Mayor's power and everything. So sorry. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where else is. Are y'all frozen for me? Hello?
DJ is?
No, I hate both of y'all, bro. Y'all made it look like y'all were frozen. I'm over here talking to a wall.
I was just waiting on you to keep talking.
I was just listening.
Like, keep talking.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like,
y'all were just stuck on that same
I was trying to
phase.
keep my composure.
Anyways, yeah, I'm really excited to see what else they got season 2. But yeah, that's my introduction for today.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
I don't even know what's next, script guy.
Let's get into the NFL news, man.
Isn't it
Falcons?
Yeah.
Their jerseys are coming out in a week.
Falcons dropping theirs in a week. As long as there's no gradient.
I'm fine, I guess. Like,
Yeah. Nah, I think they should be good. I heard they're potentially going with a red helmet. We'll see them in a week. Obviously, I think we said it before, but all the teams that, even if they're doing a minor tweak to their jerseys, those have to be out before the draft. So the NFL can, promote that new jersey with the draft prospect, obviously. So, along with the Falcons.
Well, the Falcons don't got a first round pick, so.
Yeah. Along with the Falcons, we got the Commanders. Theirs was expected, and they're coming out on April 15th, so about a week before the draft. I think they're just going to go back to their Super Bowl era, Redskin style, maybe alternate with the spear, I'm hearing.
I need that.
Yeah, because they kind of teased it with in their video. They were just showing all the Redskins jerseys. They weren't hesitant to show those. And it's crazy how they just can't be the Redskins because no one would sponsor them.
crazy, bro.
It's just crazy.
It's not even like
I think they were better off
that
as
navy.
as the
Anyway.
Redskins compared to the Commanders. More
Like it
so.
wasn't even bad,
It
bruh.
wasn't even that bad, bro. But no.
No, no. All right, let's talk about these proposals. The
Oh
rules.
yeah, let me pull these up. I just saved them to my
This
phone.
it was the Steelers and the Browns, right? If
Steelers,
I
the
could
Browns, and
remember.
then the NFL committee in general. So
Right.
the
Oh yeah,
first
from the
one, which I
Browns, yeah,
like, is first you can do an onside kick at any time and you don't have to announce it. Yo, what
So
is
Mark
what
Interruption.
is he doing?
what?
Yo, you are not in the cartoon, and that's why you almost ate poop. I can't curse him. Yo, sibling abuse.
Yo,
Yeah, those
golly.
aren't. Those
Yo.
are. Let me keep my mouth shut.
But yeah, yeah, keep your mouth shut.
Good one. I see
But
what
yeah,
I was
yeah,
Oh
the
man.
first rule is where you can do an onside kick at any time and you don't have to announce it. It was so stupid that you have to announce an onside kick
Like,
to
brother.
me. Like that made no sense. An onside kick is supposed to be out of nowhere.
Right. Oh,
So,
guys, I'm gonna onside kick the
yo,
ball. Be
everyone,
ready,
Get
onside
prepared.
kick.
Get
everyone.
Get your
prepared.
wide
Onside
receivers out
kick.
there. Like that was
Get your
such a
hands
dumb
team out
rule.
there. Like, what are we talking? Like, trying to make the
Yeah.
game much easier. Don't make it easier. Make it harder. Don't make
And
it
that
harder.
that one was just by the competition committee. Another one that I wanted to talk about is to allow league personnel to consult with on-field officials when considering disqualifications. So like guys just can't get disqualified for no reason, or maybe upstairs sees a reason to disqualify someone, and then they get disqualified. And then also by the competition committee, this is a 1 year proposal. I think this one is going to get passed, and I hope it does. Allows the NFL officiating department to correct clear and obvious misses made by on-field officials that impact the game. And in that was specifically said roughing the passers, PIs, things like that. So I know it's gonna feel weird, like not seeing a PI get called and then out of nowhere refs throw a flag and be like, you know, maybe
Nope,
they'll have
nope.
to like announce like from
Gotta.
upstairs, like
Yeah. Kind of, not kind of like the ABS rule that is in baseball, but
yeah.
Really,
to an
really
extent,
interesting.
I guess.
And then the last one I want to talk about really was the Browns. They're trying to be they want the NFL to be like the NBA where you can trade first round picks up to 5 years in the future.
Damn.
Yeah.
5 years in the future. Damn.
Hmm.
Why though? For
Why?
what?
Because they want to trade Myles Garrett.
So they want to let wow,
Good,
that's crazy.
good segue. Good
Yeah.
segue.
That's exactly why they proposed that rule, because they're trying to trade Myles Garrett for like 4 first round picks. But as of right now, I've seen that there's potentially 2 deals out there for Myles Garrett, but the Browns want a little more. First one is from the Eagles, which is actually a pretty good deal. Jalen Carter and 2 first round picks.
No,
That's a
bro,
good deal
like
for the Browns. A
I
young
know,
Jalen
but
Yeah.
Carter and two
for like
first round
Eagles
picks.
though,
Yeah.
that's
And
crazy.
then the second deal is from the Rams, Byron Young and 2 first round picks.
Oh.
If they're taking one of them, they're taking the Jalen Carter deal.
Yeah.
Jalen
Oh,
Carter
yeah.
is by far like,
Way younger, way
pair him with
way more
Mason
athletic.
Graham. Yeah, he's only what, like 24 at this point.
Yeah. You saw what Jalen Carter did, Ant.
I know. I know.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure the
Lob
Browns are
like
just trying to get
30
more
more
than
field goals.
2 first round picks.
Nah, they're probably gonna get like 4.
They're definitely gonna get like 4, especially
Honestly.
from the Eagles. Eagles are gonna be willing to give up some extra picks for him.
Ugh, your fingers always
Anyways,
look wacky.
I have wacky fingers. Ew.
Ew,
They are
Ew.
they are wonky.
really
Wonky?
wonky.
Let's talk
But
about the
yeah,
Rams.
let's talk
Talk
about the
about
Rams.
Puka.
There's something going on with
Let's
their star wide receiver. If y'all
Come on.
haven't seen the
Come on, Ant.
reports that
Tell us.
came
pretty sure
out,
everyone's seen.
and
Give us
go
your
ahead and
thoughts.
explain.
It was on
Give
the
us.
news this morning. But yeah, I see. I was. Oh, I mean, I'm not surprised. But, anyways, yes, I seen it on KTLA 5 this morning. Shout out to y'all. Sorry, no shout out, no shout out. Sponsor us first, then we'll shout out. But anyways, yes, Puka Nacua has allegedly bitten a woman. to win.
Thank you for
Um,
using allegedly.
Thank you for not
Thank you.
just straight up saying
cause
he did it, because
yeah, cause
yeah, obviously innocent
so
until proven guilty.
apparently, like during this time, it was like December like 13th, 14th. That was like a New Year's like little function. I think in New York, or something like that.
First, I just want to say Puka got to stop getting blackout drunk in public.
No, bro. If y'all
What's
didn't
his
see the video,
problem getting
TMZ
blackout
released
drunk?
the video. He was blacked out drunk. He was like, sleeping on a lady's thigh, while another lady was shaking her rear end towards him. Apparently, that same lady was
Is
also
the one that got
shaking,
bit?
yeah,
Oh,
but was also shaking her rear end on him while he was up
But
in the
yeah,
club.
that's the thing that's
fire.
making me think it's fake, because if you got bit by him, because apparently the bite happened before like that video of her, shaking her
Mm-hmm.
rear end. Um,
Sorry,
why
yeah,
is she still there?
exactly.
Right.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Like she definitely like, you
Unless
know,
it was some sort of
Or
like
it was
freak thing, unless they're just like
freaky,
freaks.
like a kinky thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. But like people are also trying to match up like the teeth mark to Puka's teeth. People are like, oh, that doesn't look like Puka's teeth marks.
yeah.
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't know what
I
Puka's
don't
teeth
know what
marks
I,
look
Puka.
w-
like in
I
I
the
wouldn't
don't
first
know
know.
what
place.
Puka's
I
teeth
don't.
look like. I don't
I think it's
study
What?
teeth.
Puka defenders, bro.
I'm not a dentist.
Puka teeth.
Puka teeth. Is that the
Yeah, and
next
then
one? Oh
Puka
my.
Nacua, bro, is what people are calling him in the comments. All the Seahawks fans, 49ers fans were just calling him Puka
Do you
Nacua.
like that one? Do you like that? Do you like that nickname?
No.
You don't.
All I need to say to Puka is stay at home, bro.
Stop
Don't
getting
be like your
drunk.
sibling.
Stop getting drunk. Stay at home.
Hey, at least I'm not like that, bro. Would have nibbled on. We'll save that for another story time in the far future.
In the close future,
Because, you know, I
definitely in
was
the
very
close.
close to, you know, nibbling on someone. DJ knows. We'll tell you later, Bobby, but apparently I was very touchy.
Well, Ant was supposed to, or DJ was supposed to tell me something earlier, so
Yeah, I
that'll
was. So
that'll
we'll just
be a
Yeah.
different thing. Let's move on to mock draft 3.0.
let's move on
Pod
to
the
our
Bobcast.
mock draft 3.0. So we're gonna do this same format. We got our picks. Um, it just goes me, Bobby, Ant, and I just will just get this started. So with the first pick, I have the Las Vegas Raiders, obviously taking Fernando Mendoza. They need a quarterback. Their only quarterbacks on the roster are like Aiden O'Connell, because they traded Geno Smith back to the Jets. I did see a report. I think I was also watching Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft, and I heard it on there too, that they do want to bring in a young, or not a young, a vet, like a Kirk Cousins type, uh, as a vet, so Fernando doesn't have to start week one if he doesn't have to, if he's not ready, physically and mentally and just prepped. So I would like that for him. Sitting behind a quarterback like Kirk wouldn't be bad for him. Obviously, this is going to be the pick for the Raiders, though, unless they get some sort of like all-star caliber draft picks for him. But we'll see about
Oh my
that.
god. Oh man, I just caught something. Um, I'm next up. I have the New York Jets, and I have them selecting Vel Reese from Ohio State, defensive end. To me, he's a generational talent, and he would make an immediate impact for the Jets, as that defense was absolutely terrible. They were basically bottom three in every category when it came to defense, especially in turnovers. I don't think they had a single interception, but Arvo Reese, he had a really good season at Ohio State. His combine statistics, he only did the 40-yard dash and the 10-yard split. He had a 4.46 for his 40, and he had a 1.5 for his 10-yard split. So I just think he's an all-around really good talent that'll bring a lot of pressure to the quarterback, and that's just a player that the Jets need. They desperately need somebody to uh, lead that pack. Even though he is a rookie, I know they got a lot of vets during free agency, like Demario Davis and a couple other guys. But having a superstar talent that's a rookie could definitely help for their future.
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing about Arvel Reese, because obviously at Ohio State he's mainly playing like a linebacker role,
Yeah.
but he definitely projects to be an edge rusher. in the NFL. So we'll see
Because they
how.
definitely they got rid of a lot of their
Yeah,
edges.
but then they did sign what Kingsley Enagbare, only a
Yeah,
1 year
they
deal
did.
though. So, but that Kingsley Enagbare and Joseph Asai do not stop you from taking Arvell Reese, is what I'm gonna
No,
say.
absolutely not.
So now let's get into Ant's pick.
Pick three. Yes, I had the Arizona Cardinals selecting Francis Mauigoa, offensive guard from Miami. So basically, I looked into him a little bit. He's basically like another Will Campbell in a way. Um, he's a really strong dude, really big, but it's just he has like short arms. So he's not that good on pass pass protection. Sorry, but he's really good on the run, run blocking. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I wrote this down, but I'm not
yeah,
writing
he's a
off
good
the
run
paper.
blocker.
But yeah, he has experience in playing both tackle and guard. He started off his freshman year playing tackle, and I mean, yeah, and then rolled into guard. But I think he went back out to tackle because they do have him down as a tackle. But they do want the they do want him to become a guard in the NFL due to his short arms and sometimes like he'll miss the sorry. He'll be known for
Hmm.
overextending too much and sometimes falling off balance with his footwork. So that's some of his negatives. But yeah, he is similar to Will Campbell in a way. I feel like he'll be a nice young piece to add to the Cardinals offensive line. Sorry, protecting who is their quarterback now? Do they
It's
even have one?
pro. I think I seen that it's gonna be Jacoby Brissett starting with Gardner Minshew as competition.
Ooh,
That's rough.
well yeah, that'll definitely be a nice piece to add to the nice offensive lineman. So yeah,
Yeah.
offensive line. My words.
All right, and that leads me to pick four, where I have the Tennessee Titans selecting running back Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. He's a playmaker on offense. It's really just that. And I know they have Tony Pollard, they have Tajay Spears at running back, but Tony Pollard has a cuttable and tradable contract. Tajay Spears is young, and it's not like he's the starting running back there in Tennessee. Um, and one thing that most people didn't really know about Jeremiah Love is he actually has nice hands off the backfield. Like he could be a nice pass catcher, catching some screens and not even just screens. Like he can go run a route and he'll put his body on the line to jump up and try and grab a ball. And I've seen things about him. He has like home run hitting speed. Not like the Jameer Gibbs type of speed, but he does have some nice speed where if he gets in space, it's gonna be hard to catch up to him. Um, but also at this pick, I could see the Titans going for one of the edge rushers in Bain or Bailey, who you'll hear about uh, in a couple picks, and I can also see them taking Sonny Styles. Thinking about it, if Robert Sala does want his like own Fred Warner there in Tennessee, I was just thinking about that. They're both like the same physically, so yeah, I have Jeremiah Love at pick four to the Tennessee Titans.
Moving on, I have the New York Giants and a name that DJ just brought up, Sonny Styles, linebacker from Ohio State. I also think he's a generational talent. His combine performance absolutely skyrocketed his stock into being in the top five because he was around that like 15, 12 to 15 range. And then once the combine happened, um, he put on a brilliant performance. His 40 time was a 4.46, was I think the fastest amongst linebackers. He had an 11 foot 2 inches broad jump, so really athletic for the position. He started out at safety in Ohio State before moving to linebacker in 2024, so he has a bit of a versatility to him, but he's most likely probably going to play that linebacker spot. And with the losses of Bobby Okereke and I think another
13.
person from the Giants, I'm not too sure. He'll just slide right into that starter spot. And honestly, I think he could become a heavy hitter for that defense, which is already starting to build up in the secondary. So just adding Sonny Styles to that defense should help John Harbaugh out a lot.
All right, and for pick six, I have the Browns taking Carnell Tate. He's a wide receiver from Ohio State. 6'2" to 6'3". They're putting him down at 6'3", but I think he's 6'2" without cleats on. Weighing in at 195. He's a good wide receiver with contested catches. He had a bunch of toe tapping touchdowns at the end of his career. And I think the Browns having only Jerry Judy, I think Carnell Tate definitely takes the cake with the becoming wide receiver one over Jerry Judy, and would be a nice weapon in Sanders artillery. Sanders or
Yeah, I
Dylan
think it
Gabriel.
should be Sanders this next year. But
Should
for
be
me,
Shador. I don't.
pick 7, I got the Washington Commanders selecting cornerback Mansour Delane from LSU. Uh, Mainly because I look at the Commanders roster with their corners, and they really just, Mansour Delane can be like that, one of those next like corners that, you know, that are locked down, like Pat Surtain, J.C. Horn, you know, Quinyon Mitchell, those guys that are drafted in the first round, that are drafted to go and be a lockdown corner. Also, because of the height of Washington's corners, I looked those up. Mike Samerstro's 5'10". Amik Robertson, who they just signed in free agency, is 5'9". Trey Amos, who they drafted, and I believe the second last year is 6 foot, and Akello Weatherspoon, who they just signed, is 6'2". So you know, those are good corners, but I don't think these are corners that stop you from drafting what could be one of the best corners, who can turn out to be one of the best corners in the league at that. Delane's dominant. He's physical. The Commanders love blitzing. I've learned that from their scheme and just from the guys they've been signing. And guess who led all corners in pressure this past year? Mansour Delane. He also has high IQ. He's versatile. You can move him in the slot. You can move him outside. Dan Quinn likes those type of corners, as that's why they drafted Mike Samerstroh. Even though he's small, he could play on the outside and inside. So I would really like this pick for the Commanders. Like I said with the Titans pick, I'm also going to bring up just other players I could see going to this team. Commanders, another wide receiver really, because it's really just Terry McLaurin and then no one. And Terry McLaurin has injury concerns, so if he gets hurt, it's like, who do they have? Luke McCaffrey slotting in at wide receiver one. So like, if the Browns passed on Carnell Tate at 6, I definitely see him going to the Commanders at 7.
For my next pick, I have the New Orleans Saints at 8, picking David Bailey out of Texas Tech. Don't really know much about the guy, but I looked up some of his combine results. He ran a fairly fast time as a defensive end, 450 flat. Very athletic. He'll be replacing Cam Jordan, who's still an unsigned free agent right now, but DJ said this earlier. He might go to the Chiefs, so I wouldn't know. But he'll slide in right there. Um, he has some pretty long arms, I think. I forgot the measurements,
You can
but
see it on the picture.
dude, does he? Yeah, and he also wears no gloves, so
So he's gonna be a
that'll
dog.
be.
He's gonna be a
He's
dog.
good. He should be a dog, but I know David Bailey was. I think he was top 3 at one point, and then guys jumped up when the combine happened, and then pro days as well. So, but he's not falling too far. He'll fall at 8. He'll probably terrorize the NFC South for the future if he gets drafted by the Saints. But I feel like he should perfectly slot in for that Cam Jordan role, and be great.
All right. So at pick nine, I have the Chiefs taking Ruben Bain. He's an edge coming out of Miami. Would be a nice young piece to add to the Chiefs' defensive line, as he is good in pass rushing, and also could help that defensive line produce more pressures. I feel like he could also be a nice piece alongside a Car Karlafis,
Karloftis.
Karlafis,
Karlaftis.
Kalafkis, Kalafkis. Sorry, and and Chris Jones, and also their recent pickup, Crisis. I mean Chris's Chris
Chris.
Tonga.
Kyrus.
Yes,
Kyrus,
Chris
Chris.
Tonga. But yeah,
All right. That leaves me with my next pick. I have the Cincinnati Bengals selecting defensive back Caleb Downs from Ohio State. They did sign Byron Cook or Brian Cook, I mean, in the offseason from the Chiefs. But Caleb Downs is like the best player available at this point. He's versatile. You know, you can move him in the box. You can go play him at deep safety in the nickel. He's physical. He can be a sure tackler. Because his size, you can match him up with the tight end and not be like overly worried about it. He just gambles sometimes, but that's the thing with a lot of young players. They're always gonna gamble and try and go for that big play. You know, sometimes they'll reach on like a screen and then the guy gets a wide open lane, or just they try and jump a route, just things like that. But like I said, that happens with a lot of young guys coming into the league, and I feel like the Bengals would appreciate Caleb Downs just like I said because of his versatility. And it's just always hard because he's technically a safety, but you never know like where teams rank safeties nowadays. Like some safeties just aren't valuable to teams anymore. But we'll see what happens. I think Caleb Downs should be a top 10 pick, and that's why I have him going to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Well, for a guy that was projected to be in the top 10, he falls right out of it. I have the Dolphins selecting Spencer for now out of Utah. He's an offensive tackle. I forgot what I wrote about him one time, but um, he started 3 seasons out there in Utah. Really good with his hands and his feet. He gets upfield very well. His combine, he actually ran a 4.91, which is stupid fast for an offensive tackle, but I'd hope you be fast as an offensive tackle getting to the second level when it comes to the run game. He's a really good run blocker. I do remember that. And he was definitely one of the best offensive tackles. I know the Dolphins kind of need help at the wide receiver spot, but we'll mention that in the later picks. But for right now, to help out, oh my God, Malik,
Malik Willis.
Malik. Malik Willis. Oh my God, I forgot his whole name. To help out Malik Willis and protect him, Spencer for now would be a great selection here, as you want to protect the guy you just gave a big contract to. So I think this would be a really good selection for them with their first selection in the first round.
Yeah,
All right.
and with Spencer, I'm pretty sure he's the one that also worked out as a center at the draft. So it's interesting,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
teams
yeah, yeah.
value those versatile
Versatility.
guys. So
Yep.
I got pick 12 though with the Cowboys. It changed up a little bit because the Rams have pick 13, so I just moved up a pick. I
Oh,
have the Cowboys selecting Keldrick Falk, defensive end from Auburn. Uh, he he's a physical freak. He has all the tools. He has the traits to be a good edge rusher. He's 6'6", 276 on the edge. So he definitely needs to develop. He needs to develop those pass rush skills. He's young. He's recently just rising up draft boards just because of the physical traits. And you can also move him in the inside. Play him at the 3 tech. And I know the Cowboys are gonna run a 3-4 this year, so he would actually fit their scheme a lot. And I was looking at their depth really for the edge rusher position. It's really just Donovan Ezaraku, Rashawn Gary, and James Houston. And besides that, they really don't have like any other edge rushers. And the Cowboys are definitely going to be looking for their dominant edge rusher following Micah Parsons being traded last year prior to Week 1.
okay. And yeah, sorry. For pick 13, I have the Rams. Taking our most favorited pick, Makai Lemon, wide receiver coming out of USC. Uh, they have him down as a slot wide receiver. He is, I think, around like 5'10", 5'11". He's not as tall, but he is pretty quick. He's really good at route running and those contested catches. Only had a few drops as a Trojan, and I think he'll definitely be a nice like third piece, for especially with us dropping Tutu Atwell. Thank God. I mean, oh no, we dropped
Mm-hmm.
Tutu Atwell.
Mm-hmm.
So sad.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. All right, on to my next guy. I have the Baltimore Ravens at 14 selecting Jordan Tyson. Now, I know they have Zay Flowers, but Zay Flowers primarily plays in the slot, and Jordan Tyson out of Arizona, wide receiver. He has the ability to play number one immediately coming out the gates. He has a bit of a quickness to him, And I know there was a bit of a controversy when he was at the combine. Whenever he did his bench presses, he got 26 overall, 26 reps overall. But uh, I don't know what the problem was. I didn't see any problem watching that clip, but he does have an injury history throughout his whole college career. He missed a few games throughout 22, 23, and 24, and his senior year in 25. But he has a bit of a quickness to him. He's tall at 6'2", and I'd like this pick for the Ravens as they kind of do need a number one. I know, like I said, Zay Flowers is there, but you need another weapon for Lamar Jackson to have. And is Rashad Bateman still there? Rashad Bateman's still there,
Yes.
right?
Along with, I was gonna mention this when you mentioned Zay Flowers. It's his contract year, and
Right.
I don't know if the Ravens are gonna want to pay him, especially after that JSN contract.
Mm, that is very true. But I wouldn't pay a guy that puts in barely of the
Every
production
other
JSN
game,
does.
every other
Right.
game,
Like
bro.
Ant knows the demon that is Zay Flowers, but yeah, Jordan Tyson,
No, I don't.
he's a wide receiver one that immediately come in and take that spot for the Ravens.
And what you say about Zay Flowers?
I hate Zay Flowers.
No, you
Why?
Went
don't.
under on a parlay, bro.
Don't
Got
say
few
you hate
yards.
him. Just say you dislike him.
I hate him. I hate
Okay.
him.
Okay. You
You
hate
know,
him.
like I
All right,
won.
Ant,
You
pick
hate
15.
Zay Flowers.
What pick was that?
Pick 15, the Buccaneers.
Pick 15, the Buccaneers.
I
That's
low
you.
key. I don't think I typed that in, bro.
The guy you kept misspelled his name, Hakeem.
Oh, okay. So I do have him. I
Hakeem.
do have him at the right pick. It's just not on my list. Sorry.
Yeah, the
Um,
guy not gonna lie.
do I have him at pick 18?
Oh.
Holy,
Yo.
holy
Oh,
smokes.
mackerel.
Anyways,
Yo.
Yo.
yo, guys, I
Yo.
did not line up with the document. My bad. But yes, at pick 15, not 18, I have Akeem Mesidor, not Azador. I heard DJ say Azador the other day, so that's what I thought it was Azador.
No, I definitely
But
said
anyways,
Mesidor, but he
you know,
spelled it
I'm getting
Azador.
old. I'm getting old. Bad hearing. Anyways, pick 15, Akeem Azador. Edge coming from Miami.
And he said Azador again.
Mesidor. Mesidor. My bad. Um, See, now this messed me up because I thought I was talking about the Vikings.
Vikings
He's going
are
to the
pick
Bucks.
18.
You do have the Vikings.
Wait, but he's going to the Bucks, correct?
Yes. You had
Yes.
him going to
Oh,
the
okay.
Vikings?
Yes, I didn't go. Oops. Sorry.
That's,
Yo.
that's not
Anyways,
that's not
pick
good at
15,
all.
Mesidor, going to the Bucks. Yes. Let me see. What I said
Yes.
again. I
Yes.
think
Yes.
I think I think he could help the Buccaneers. Definitely apply more pressure. Um, on their defensive line, along with Vita Vea and all them. Uh, he also has experience playing both D tackle and uh, D tack. What? What am I saying? D tack and edge. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Um, he's also pretty young and durable because I noticed that like the Bucks were like really high up in causing a lot of pressure, but then towards like the end of the year, like I think a lot of like health problems and injuries hit, so that's what like caused like their pressures to go down a little bit. So I think he can definitely boost that back up. So yeah, pick 15.
Thank God you didn't say another name on
Yeah,
that
along
defense.
with Akeem Mesidor. Yeah, I'm thankfully and then say him. Uh, I like this pick just for the Bucks because they want a proven guy. They don't want to have to draft a guy like Keldrick Falk that they have to develop. They want a guy that can come in and is just gonna be a what
Play
close
now.
close to a dominant edge rusher. Yeah, they want a guy that can play day one. So and he is older. If Ann didn't mention he's like 24
He's like
already.
23, 24.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like 24 already. But that leads me to my next pick, which is going
I
to
thought it was
be.
21.
He's definitely not 21. The Jets taking Jermod McCoy. He did miss this past year with the torn ACL. He does have long arms. I just looked that up. To me, this is reminding me of, it's not in the second round, but Will Johnson, how he fell to the Cardinals due to injury last year. Um, Obviously, the Jets traded Sauce Gardner, but at the trade deadline, and that's actually this pick. This pick is from the Sauce Gardner trade. I can see an offensive player here if like Jordan Tyson fell. I don't know if they would want Casey Concepcion, but um, he has some of the best man cover skills in the draft class. Like he's one of the best man cover corners. You just need to see him healthy. He's 6 foot 193, and yeah, like I said, the Jets trading Sauce Gardner really makes it to where they need another corner badly. I really don't know who they got. They got like Azrae Thomas, who they drafted last year, from what I remember. But besides that, this would be one of those good picks for the Jets, especially if he is going to turn out to be a good corner in the league. Him falling to you just because he tore his ACL is one of them good spots.
I like that pick for them. All right, for my next guy,
The picture, bro.
for my next team, what picture? Oh, of my guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, Detroit Lions selecting Monroe Freeland,
couldn't
offensive
find a
tackle
good
out of
picture,
Georgia.
y'all.
And I would like you to guess his height.
Me?
Yes, you.
What's his name again?
Monroe Freeland.
Monroe Freeman.
Left tackle.
And what is his height?
6'7". 6'7"
It is in
6
fact
feet.
6'7".
It is in
That's-
fact 6'7". I just wanted to do that for Ant. But for the Lions, they released Taylor Decker and Graham Glasgow just to relieve some breathing room, their cap space, and they'll probably bring this guy in who's huge. I think he was, but yeah, he was behind Spencer for now when it came to the 40 time at 4.93. I just think God, like these offensive tackles are ridiculously like athletic, which
And huge. This year they're like all like huge, bro. Like
Giants,
every
bro,
I think
Vikings.
every
Spencer,
offensive
yeah,
tackle.
but just golly, yeah, just replacing those older guys with some new blood, new fresh blood on the offensive
New
line.
what?
Um,
Anyways, sorry.
fresh meat.
My
But
bad.
that should be a good pick protecting Jared Goff. Oh, he's still the quarterback. Wow. And yeah, man, that should be a good pick for them.
All
What
right.
what what
I
was the
hate
pink
DJ.
lemonade?
Anyways, I hate DJ. Anyways, pick 21.
18.
Oh shoot! And as he hits the Randy Orton post. Anyways, pick 18. Correction. Not 21. I don't know why I have
The video
21.
can't
I
see you anyway.
do
Bobby.
not know how to count. Huh?
I know.
You chopped off Bobby's arms. Boy.
Yo, go do pick 18, bro.
Okay,
Stop
anyways,
doing
pick-
boy.
Pick 18, Avion Terrell, cornerback from Clemson. Would be a nice young piece to add to the Vikings' old secondary. That's literally what PFF has them labeled as aging with questioning. Aging group with questions. Their secondary is ranked 27th. He is decently short. He's like 5'10", with like 5'10", 195. I think at 200.
Golly.
So he's decently short, but they do have him. The scouts did note him as an elite man presser and causes a lot of fumbles. So I feel like could be a nice little piece to add to the Vikings' crumbling secondary.
Yeah, Avion Terrell's just like I think we said in the last mock draft video. It was just one of those cases where Clemson was so bad that his stock also dropped. So
Which
um,
I'm gonna mention for one of my guys later. I think pick
yeah,
24.
like that team wasn't good. So Avion Terrell being on that secondary with the Vikings, I know they have Byron Murphy in that secondary, but Harrison Smith retired now, or is he still
Harrison
playing?
Smith is
I
a
think he's
free
still-
agent.
Ah,
He's not
well,
technically retired yet.
shoot, he's not retired, but I
Retired.
mean, if they still wanted to keep him, what?
Yo, we
If they
actually
wanted to
forgot
keep
about
Harrison Smith.
retired.
Oh, he retired.
Oh,
Oh,
yo,
Yo, restart the whole thing. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo,
Nah, bro.
We'll mention it
No
before this
way.
next one. Actually,
Yeah, but yeah, Avion Terrell, Viking.
Avion Terrell Viking. Now let's mention this next one. We have Levante David has
If
retired.
you, if you could, no, I'm
Uh,
just kidding.
I
Yeah.
About to
posted
get
it.
copyrighted.
I've always respected him. Uh,
Ow.
he was loyal to the Buccaneers. He always said it was the Buccaneers or retirement. So you know, and then his little speech that he made when he retired too, talking about his daughter. So I always respected him as a player.
He was. He's been a dog, man.
I didn't
He's
like when we
Very, very
faced
played
him,
12
underrated,
but
bro.
seasons, right?
huh?
He played for 12 seasons, right?
13,
See, I was close, but yeah,
right? Yeah, you're right there.
but yeah, Levante David, he's a legend, man. I just hate it when we had to play him, especially
He
early
always
on
made a
in his
play.
career.
He always made a play every
Always made
time.
something happen. Always made something
It's
happen.
like
But
Demario
even in
Davis
his,
every time we played them, literally.
ugh, thank God we don't got to deal with him.
But now let's get into pick 19, which we said we were gonna change, and it's probably gonna change in mock draft 4. But right now we have safety Dylan Thieneman from Oregon
The enemy.
going to going to the Carolina Panthers. Uh, I don't know much about him right now. I'm still learning more about him. He had a nice combine, which is why he rose
Weird.
up draft boards. Um, but it's very hard to pick for us right now. I was telling Bobby this. I think we're going to trade back. I seriously think we trade back in this draft and get an extra third round pick if we can, potentially a late second. Um, but yeah, he's a nice cover safety. Which is exactly what we need next to Trevon Merrick. Um, and like I said, it's just hard to pick for us because Dan Morgan said we're going BPA. If it's a wide receiver, if Jordan Tyson fell to us, we would
Jordan
take Jordan
Tyson,
Tyson, and I would love that. But it's like it's crazy because we filled so many needs. Like we don't need an edge rusher, we don't need a reach on like a Cassius Howe now, who we don't even have in
no,
the first round anymore in this one.
yeah, he
But
fell
yeah,
off.
yeah. So
He did fall off.
yeah, Cassius Howe, we don't have to go reach for what's his name? The linebacker that we've been giving us, who looked terrible at his pro day.
DJ Allen,
CJ Allen, he looked bad.
yeah, no,
He
he
looked
did not
bad.
have a good performance
It's
during his
sad.
pro day.
Yeah, if we get Dylan Thieneman, I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at really any pick that we do. It really wouldn't make me mad. So
Yeah, for me, I'm on the boat of like any player is good, honestly.
BPA.
Like BPA, like best player available. Like I know Kenyon Sadiq is in that range. We'll talk about him later, but
Yeah, we
we
got.
need another safety, honestly, and we need a
Mm-hmm.
safety that can cover. I know we have Trayvon, who is very good in coverage, but he's more in the box. He mostly plays in the box and is kind of like a hybrid linebacker safety.
If we can get a
But
deep
we need
safety,
somebody. Yeah, we
mm-hmm.
need somebody all the way back there because we
which
haven't we haven't had that since like Trey Boston maybe.
Yeah, which there's still much time before the draft. The second wave of free agency is probably going to come through. Obviously, guys signed after the draft as well. So we'll just see what happens then.
Right.
Um, but yeah, the next mock draft you'll probably see Kenyon Sadiq here unless like some draft story comes out about him, and then that moves him up into like the top 15. Because it's always the guys we looking for that have like good combines or good draft stories, and then they just want to go from pick 20 all the way into the top 10. Like,
Or
come
bad.
on now.
Yeah. Man, that was the case with Sonny Styles, man. He just had to perform well in the combine. But yeah, at pick 20, the Cowboys, who have another pick via the Green Bay
Yes.
Packers. Why why yes?
I'm actually on alignment with.
You're
Have
aligned
actually
now.
have
You're aligned.
actually have
Okay.
pick
Yes.
21.
Yes.
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 Yes,
I'm
yes,
happy
yes,
about
yes,
that.
yes. Me too. All right.
Sorry,
at,
sorry, sorry.
at 20, I have the Cowboys selecting Colton Hood, cornerback out of Tennessee. He has experience as a start when he was at Tennessee, due to Jermond McCoy being
McCoy.
McCord.
Jermond McCoy being hurt for the whole season due to his ACL tear. So I think he should
Just
become
lucky we
the
can't see him.
cornerback one, especially with Trevon Diggs is gone now,
He's
right?
gone. He was a Packer, but now he's a free agent.
Gone. Right. So
He's
and
a fan.
I don't even know the other corners they. Well, no, I feel like they
Savon
did pick up a
Ravel.
corner. Savon Ravel,
And
who
then,
had
but
the
then
injury
we
to
talked
his
about this.
ACL.
Kobe Durant doesn't stop you from drafting Colton Hood.
Nah,
Exactly.
Kobe
Kobe
Durant
Durant
should
doesn't stop you
should
from
stop you
drafting
from
Colton
winning.
Hood.
I looked this. They picked somebody up. I know they got Jalen Thompson
Darion
and
Kendrick.
yeah, that guy, Darion Kendrick, and they picked up PJ Locke. Is that his
Yeah.
name, PJ
Yep,
Locke?
PJ Lock.
I know. So they're trying to improve the secondary, but honestly,
Darion
like that,
Kendrick.
it doesn't stop you from taking a Colton Hood in this situation, especially since he has that starter experience.
Wasn't it?
I have his
He was a
combine.
Ram, yes.
Some
Yeah,
of the things he did. He ran a
sounds
4.4
familiar.
40 time. He had a
Sorry,
he could jump. He's a jumper. He had a 40-foot
I can
40
jump too.
inch vert. My
Yeah,
bad,
I'm
not
ready for
40
that.
foot. God damn.
Uh,
40 foot. Yeah.
40-foot vert. Yo,
God damn,
Bro, it's a
yo,
video
hold,
game character.
he
40
ain't
hold,
gonna touch the
inch.
bro.
clouds, bro.
Holy Spider
Holy
Man.
mackerel.
Spider
Literally.
Man.
He had a 40-inch vert and a 10-foot, 5-inch
Whoa, what?
broad. So
But
yeah, that he had a really good combine. So, and I don't think he was in our other mock drafts, honestly.
He
So
wasn't.
here you go, on the hood.
Colton Hood. I mean Colton Hood. Welcome to our Hood. Anyways, yes, 21. I have Caleb Lomu. Looking at his picture, he looks like he's Hawaiian. I thought he was small, but he looks a little.
I gotta look him up now.
Looks
Bobby,
white.
remember the
Oh
clear
wait, no,
picture?
no,
The
I know,
clear
yeah.
picture,
He was
man?
clear.
Yes, I do
No, like
remember.
all
Bruh,
his other pictures are like blurry, and then we find that picture and it's all clear.
bruh. But yes,
Yeah,
anyways, he's an
he is
offensive
white.
tackle from Utah. It could be a nice pickup because he's a big piece. Coming in at a 6'6", 310. He's known for having an exceptional
Variable? Oh, my
exception.
bad.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, not. An offensive lineman being the X variable is crazy. Anyways,
It's not.
I mean it's not crazy, but you know. Anyways, having an being an exceptional pass blocker, also being known for, also being known for, yes, also being, also being known for being loud on his feet, and being able to handle those quick edge rushers. So, he also hasn't allowed any sacks. Would be a nice player to add to cover the loss of the offensive guard, Isaac Samualo. Well, I mean, I know he's a guard, he's a tackle, but they could definitely shift in another
You know, you can always
backup
move
player.
offensive linemen.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
I didn't know he was a redshirt sophomore.
I did not know that.
So
As
technically, he's a junior.
yeah,
Wow.
as I have the next pick, offensive guard Vega Ioane from Penn State. I have going to the Los Angeles
Oh,
Chargers. He is
DJ.
6'4", 329. The Chargers need to invest in the offensive line. They kind of did. They got Tyler Biadasz. Obviously, you have Rashawn Slater, who's always hurt, and then you have Joe Alt,
Slay.
who Joe
Sorry.
Alt, who is pretty good, but this past year he just cannot stay healthy. They even lost versatile offensive lineman Jamari Sawyer in free agency. He could have played guard and tackle, but yeah, Vega has nice power. He's not gonna let guys push him off the line. Man, I even read that he made it his goal to actually lose some weight, and wants to lose some weight before he gets to the NFL. So,
I
um,
respect
Look
that.
like
at
I
him,
said, the
committed.
Chargers
I
really
like
need
that.
to get an offensive lineman in there and
Please.
Vega Ioane. Yeah, because
Please, bro.
Oh my God! Yes, please. Oh,
Please.
Justin
I,
Herbert breaking his
I'm
hand. No,
sick
Please,
of
oh
Herbert,
Justin
bro.
my God.
Herbert's injuries. So
Please,
Chargers
bro.
Golly,
draft
man.
any offensive lineman. I don't care if it's Caden Proctor, if it's Chase
All
Pasantes.
seven, all
Like
seven rounds.
just draft
Bro,
offensive
Get
draft
linemen.
us. Draft the
it.
Bobcast.
Draft Bobby.
Draft us, bro.
What happened,
Draft
I
Bobby.
Bobby?
mean,
Yeah, Bobby got it, bro.
What happened, Bobby?
Bobby can
I,
roll in
I
there.
just oh, he's
Why'd
at
you
the
say
end. My
no
bad.
way? Oh, you thought we left off
I
Caden
thought
Proctor? Yeah,
I
we
thought we
almost did.
left
We
Aiden
almost
Proctor.
did. We won't make that mistake this next time. He's pretty late. I see him going probably top 25. So we'll definitely fix
Yeah.
that for the next one. But
Oh, for sure.
Bobby,
Absolutely.
one of our guys that we
Yeah,
like.
yeah. He was projected to go in the second round, but now due to his combine performance, he's jumping all the way to the first round. I know Mel Kiper projected him to us, but like we said earlier, best player available. It could be either or between the two, but Emmanuel McNeil Warren At 23 to the Eagles, he's coming out of Toledo. He's a safety. I have some notes for him right here. Due to the departure of Reed Blankenship going to Houston, I feel like he'd be a great selection to fill in that void for Philly. And DJ, I'm gonna mention
What?
DJ here because he gave this comp. He comps him for Trevon Merrick uh, for his ability to have a run stop, being a
Yeah,
run stopping safety.
being like a box safety.
Yeah. So I know he's like 6'2", so he's a bigger safety. I know not a lot of safeties are that tall, but to have a taller safety at 6'2" should help a lot for the Eagles.
They
Do they have
should.
another? No.
Plus,
Do they have another safety?
they lost Reed Blankenship. And it's just
Yeah.
Drew McCooper really back there, and then I guess Cooper just
Andrew
Gene can
McCoopy
play
is back there.
safety a little bit.
Yeah. So dang it, McCoopy was one of my guys last year. I forgot
But
about
yeah,
him.
pick 24, right? Making
Yes,
sure, still on track.
via
Okay, yes.
Jacksonville.
Pick, pick of pick what?
Pick
Pick
of
24. Pick
Pick up.
24. I have Chase Bisontis.
Yeah.
Bisontis.
Santos.
Uh, he's an offensive tackle from Texas Tech.
What
He
team is
is,
selecting?
Texas A&M.
huh? It
It's
was
Texas
Texas
A&M.
A&M.
Yes, I told you to fix it, but you never fixed it. But it's Texas A&M.
Bruh, my bad typo. Wait, what team is he going to?
Yeah,
You
what
What
have him
team is he
random
going
going
to.
team?
to? Ant?
Yeah, you have that right. You have him going to the Browns,
Okay, right.
right? You have that right.
Yes, I have that right.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, 'cause, yeah, I knew I wrote down Browns somewhere. That's why I wrote down Browns, guys, because he's going to the Browns. Anyways, yes, he's very versatile. As he has played both offensive tackle and offensive guard, he is known for being a very elite pass rusher and having great hand and feet agility. He's able to pull and reach and get to the secondary quick whenever it comes down to run blocking. I feel like could be a nice pickup to the add to add to add to their low ranking offensive line, ranked at 27th to the 32nd. Oh my gosh, a lot of twos.
A lot of twos. Is
Choking
that
up,
it?
bro. Yep.
All right, my next pick, I have the Chicago Bears taking defensive tackle Peter Woods from Clemson. I'm just gonna say this, as Bobby said with Avion Terrell. Peter Woods was one. If you go look at like early mock drafts, he was one of those consensus, potentially top five, but I'll say top 5 to 10 pick. Um, in early mock drafts, and then Clemson just had a down year, which tanked his stock. So I feel like him falling right into the Bears' lap would actually be pretty good. This is best player available. The Bears didn't really have much interior pass rush or just interior presence there. Grady Jarrett's contract looked like a big fail. Signing with them. He has good explosiveness. He's powerful. He can shed blocks very nicely. His arms are shorter than the traditional defensive tackle. You'll hear me mention that with I think the next defensive tackle I talk about. But yeah, like I said, the Bears just need some interior pressure. And Peter Woods will be right there. I think he should be a first round pick. There's other guys like Lee Hunter, Caleb Banks if he didn't break his foot, because it's a lot scary for 300-pound guys coming off of like foot injuries, especially like a broken foot. But yeah, Peter Woods is 6'2", 298, and I have him going to the Chicago Bears.
Well, for me at 26, I have the Buffalo Bills. I know they just acquired DJ Moore. They do have Keon Coleman and they have Khalil Shakir, but I feel like they just need an explosive wide receiver, and that wide receiver is Kevin KC Concepcion. Or should I just say Kevin Concepcion? Because that's exactly what it is. He's coming out of Texas A&M.
Yes.
Uh, oh, thank you, man. Thank you for
Sorry.
answering that. Like I said, I know they already have a threat with Khalil Shakir and bringing in DJ Moore from the trade with Chicago, but I still feel like they need a heavy hitter with some speed, and he brings exactly that. He did come. He did have a surgery on his knee, but he's good to go and he's running full speed. So that'll give another weapon for Josh Allen, especially if Keon Coleman doesn't turn out, who ironically is another KC. So yeah, that
Bills
should
just
be.
love their KCs.
That could be good.
Yep, yep, yep. All right, you done?
Nah, I'm not done. Go ahead.
All right, keep going.
You go.
Go ahead.
All right, thank you. Pick 27. Yes, I have Kenyon Sadiq. Yes, tight end from Oregon. Will be an excellent pickup for the Niners as Kittle is getting older and also coming off injury. Sadiq is known as a complete tight end, having really good explosiveness and speed. Also was used as a blocking tight end. Sadiq is where it is having explosive 11 foot 1 inch broad jump and completing the 40-yard dash with a 4.39, as well as a 43.5 inch vert. He's an elite. He's elite in every category when it comes to a tight end. Would be an amazing pair up with Kittle and a nice addition to that tight end.
Are we gonna
Yeah.
have an opinion on that?
Yeah, no, I think
Because I
this is
have a
one
few opinions on that.
we definitely go talk. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is definitely one we talk
Cause yeah,
about
no,
because
he was
it's
definitely
an
like the
interesting
Yeah,
biggest
one.
like
star.
he's the only great tight. I know there's Eli
Yeah,
Stowers in this draft, and I
Eli
know there's a
Stowers not a
couple
first
other
round
guys,
pick though.
but he's not a first round pick, and he's not as a generational like tight end
Hmm.
in this draft class. Like Kenyon Sadiq is one of
Yeah,
one in
for
this draft
me,
class.
I
So
think Sadiq's range is definitely highest 13 to the Rams.
yeah,
I you can make a case for the Dolphins, but I don't know if you take Kenyon Sadiq that early. Um, yeah, I definitely
oh, I
think his
forgot to add his
ceiling is
like
measurements.
he has
probably
a big range.
is
Yeah,
He's
probably
tall, bro.
13. But
he's
yeah,
what
like
he's
me and
six
Bobby
four,
said,
right?
we,
Yeah,
we
he's
would like
big.
him to the Panthers, but we had to change it up a little bit. I can see us taking him. I was telling Bobby if because we're linked to David Njoku. If we sign David Njoku, we're probably not signing Kenyon Sadiq. We're not
Yeah,
going for a
no.
tight end early. But yeah, this would be a perfect fit for the 49ers. I would hate it just as an NFL fan, but as
I
like
charged
if
it
we're
for you.
looking at it as a journalist, this is like a perfect pick
It's
for the 49ers
it's a
because
perfect transition.
it's
It's a
so
perfect
crazy
transition.
because George Kittle's always hurt and they re-signed Jake Tonges.
Jake Jake
Jake
Tongues.
tongues, tongues,
Jake
tongue,
So
tongue,
Tongues.
so
tongue.
yeah, this would be a very good pick for them, and
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
love
like
that pick.
it. But yeah, let's get into my next pick. Pick 28, I have the Houston Texans selecting defensive tackle Caden McDonald from Ohio State. Um, he also he's a big run stuffer. He's a big guy. He's 6'2", 326. Most will consider him a nose tackle, but I'm seeing teams actually like him. And they believe he can become a decent pass rusher. Sheldon Rankins is on the Texans right now, but he's up there in age. Caden McDonald's pretty young. He can command some double teams, and if you can get a guy on the interior that can command double teams when you have a Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter on the outside, your pass rush and just your run stopping in general is going to get real scary. Um, his only knock, he has short arms, just like Peter Woods, but I would like this pick a lot for the Texans. Really, like I said, I know they signed like Logan Hall and stuff in free agency. Sheldon Rankins up there in age. Tommy Togiai, I'm pretty sure is up there in age. He's had some big plays, but Caden McDonald would be a pretty good pick, and I feel like he should be one of the later first round picks in this draft.
Donnie. You got the next pick, right?
And it's you.
Okay.
Because remember this, and you're muted.
Tony, Tony.
Yes,
I
you.
think your thing's
You're
down. Yes, you.
we can't
Yes,
hear you.
you.
Wow, that
Thank
actually
you.
worked this time. So if I told little bro to scratch my back, I'm gonna,
Yo.
I'm gonna,
No,
go.
we gonna know what you want though, because we gonna see him scratching, bro.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Can you use my
Anyways,
We gonna get the context clues.
anyways, um, off of Itchy back onto our picks. Pick 29, I have Omar Cooper Jr., wide receiver from Indiana. I have him as a nice piece for the Chiefs, as they have lost Hollywood Brown to. Forgot to write down what team they lost him to.
He
He went to the Eagles, didn't he?
he's an eagle. Yeah, we're in zero.
Well, fly, go fly. Anyways,
Oh,
yes,
no.
No,
Yeah, yo, sorry.
No.
don't ever
That
say
was
that again,
terrible.
bro.
That was terrible. My bad. I understand.
As a
And
Rams
also,
fan, never say that
You
again.
should never say
I
that,
mean, yeah,
bro.
it's freaking
Never say
Jalen
that.
Carter. Freaking
That's like me saying
what? The Saints are better than y'all? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, at least they're not in our division, but
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Anyways, yes. I feel like he'll be a nice pickup. He's young. He would also, I think, he'll pair nicely with Rashi Rice, possibly coming off of an injury. Um,
and
he's also.
suspension.
jail.
Going to
Oh,
jail.
I didn't know he was that
Coming
type
to
of. I
jail.
didn't know he was in
Yo,
that type of business.
yeah, no,
Anyways,
coming out of
well,
jail, bro.
as soon as he
Not just
comes out of the
injury.
block, bro. As soon as he comes out of the block and is healthy, hopefully he's not more banged up in prison. If you know what I, if you know, you know. Anyways, yes, Cooper will be a nice addition to the wide receiver room as a clutch wide receiver. Had a bunch of toe tapping teeth. Did I say this about someone else?
Yes.
Yes, you said that about
You said this
Carnell
about
Tate.
Carnell Tate.
Oh, well, I guess they both are the same. They both have the
They
same
have the
type of.
same ability
Yeah, the same.
to do
Yo.
toe tap.
They both have the same X factor. Anyways, he's also a yak wide receiver. Yard after yard after yard after catch. Oh my
Yes.
God, what a
Yes,
stroke!
me and Bobby have
Yard
stuff to
yard,
add when you're done
yard
as
after
well.
catch wide receiver. He's also pretty physical, um, providing a bunch of blocks down the field for run plays, and would be a nice little pickup for the Chiefs. Yes.
So he's a willing blocker in the run game.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Before Bobby gets to his next pick, me and Bobby actually like this pick a whole bunch for the Chiefs. He's their style wide receiver.
Absolutely.
Catch a
Yes.
screen, and take a
He's
yak. I can
gone.
also see this for the Bills too. Now that I think of it, the Bills love their yards after
Yeah.
catch wide receivers. Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman, DJ
Shakir.
Moore, all of them are the same type. But yeah, me and Bobby were talking about this. We really like this pick for the Chiefs. It would, you know, it's like the Eagles Emmanuel McNeil Warren pick and like the 49ers one. As an NFL fan, this pick hurts. But if you're looking at
Right.
it from like a journalist side, it's a good pick for them.
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of those like Hollywood Brown like type of players, or um, even Xavier Worthy.
Hmm.
Xavier Worthy has that same ability to get run after the catch or yards after the catch. So
Yep.
yeah,
He reminds me
this
of
would be
Debo
a good
Samuel
pick
a
for.
lot.
Yeah, yeah, him too. Him
Similar
too.
build,
Right. Well,
Definitely do not want to pick a fight with him because
oh,
if he's built like Debo Samuel.
just like you wouldn't fight Sion James.
No, Sion James. I love you with all my heart, bro. I would never want to touch you in your muscular body. I mean, in another universe. I
shut up,
mean,
shut up, shut up, shut up.
don't cancel me. Don't cancel me.
Yeah.
Shut the freak up. Um,
How slick I like
Now
that.
for my last guy, I have him going to the Dolphins, which I mentioned earlier that they would take a wide receiver here, and I do believe in that sentiment. I have them taking Denzel Boston out of Washington. What's wrong with you, Anthony?
600-pound shipment was sent to my house. I mean, it's shipped.
Oh,
It's being shipped, bro.
Good luck.
my. But yeah, Denzel Boston. I'm looking at the NFL website right now for the combine. They compare him to Puka. I could see Drake London as well, since he's a really tall
Bigger
wide
wide
receiver at
receiver.
6'4". He's a bigger wide receiver. He has a pretty decent acceleration. He plays to his size at 6'4", like I mentioned. This was a guy I went in depth with for some reason. He ranked 14th in amongst wide receivers on PFF. He had like an 87.7, as y'all are routing it up over here. He did
But they
participate. He
can't see
barely
that though. Only Bobby sees
can't.
it.
They can't.
Wait,
But
what?
just know that
And
they're routing it
look at
up, and
pizza.
they're
Look at
they're
pizza. You
like,
can see
yeah,
what
come
I
on
did
now.
for the graphic.
Wait, are you
Yeah,
zooming in
so
just on Bobby or what?
Just on Bobby,
no,
yeah.
it's different. It's
Mmm.
different. It looks different, but yeah, he
I
barely
can see.
participated in the combine. He did his vertical jump, and I think he did broad jump as well. No, he did the vertical jump and the 20-yard shuttle. I'm not going to talk about those. And he barely participated in his pro day. So I know he was probably top 15 to 20 range. So he's falling out of that range. But the Dolphins need a physical wide receiver. They need a wide receiver that's better than Jalen Tolbert, Tutu Atwell, and a bunch of other guys.
Tutu
But
that
yeah,
was a dog, bro. What do you mean?
Oh, then why
Just
didn't the
kidding.
Rams bring him back for 10 million?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways,
You're okay. I'm done.
sorry,
That was it for me. Yeah,
sorry.
my bad.
That was
Little
it.
overreaction.
Oh yeah. Wait. Well, let me put down a few other notes. He has strong hands and he has the ability to get touchdowns. He had like damn near 20 this past season. So
Goddamn.
yeah, or 10. He had 10, I think. I don't know. He's a red zone threat though.
All right, my next pick is the guy me and Bob were talking about. That probably should go earlier. Another humongous guy, 6'7",
I'm just
352. Caden Proctor, offensive lineman from Alabama. He's massive, as you just heard. He has strong hands. He can be a tackle or guard. And I like this pick for the Patriots too, if he did fall there, because you know the problems with Will Campbell and with him at tackle, and you know he projects to be a guard because of his shorter arms. Slide Caden Proctor in there at left tackle. You slide Will Campbell in there at guard because they did lose their tackle Vidarian Lowe in free agency as well. Um, so yeah, I would really like if he fell to the Patriots. I would
low.
like this pick a lot. I don't think he does, but you know, in our mock draft, he fell. He probably won't fall nowhere near
Yeah,
this far in
he's
mock
never
draft
falling
4,
again.
but he won't be falling this far in mock draft 4. But as of now, Caden Proctor 31.
Yeah.
All right, all right. And to end it off with pick 32, I have uh
You really
who's
got
taking
that
this
whole
guy?
division.
I have the Sea. I hate y'all.
You
I
you have
hate y'all. I hate the
you have the
commissioners who
illustrious
gave me
honor.
this draft
The
pick. Cause
You
commissioners.
have
the
the illustrious
commissioners who gave me these draft
commissioner.
picks, bro. Cause
I'm
mind you,
not a commissioner.
I would even want.
I'm
Yeah,
like
but
an
I bet y'all
executive.
too like y'all came
What
up and been
you
like,
think
I'm
we
oh
like
planned it?
I'm like an executive.
yeah, y'all
I've
planned
Well,
it
been
together.
planning.
well, let's give Anthony. All right, yeah, talk about this guy, your
Anyways, pick
guy.
32, uh, coming out of Notre Dame
No,
or
Natra.
that's not what it says on the script.
Natra. Well, I'm gonna keep it PG
N-
13, but
It,
Peanut Dame. Just take away the
nobody's gonna get
P.
that.
Fine, Notre Dame. Coming out of Notre Dame, going to the sea cannons, sea hawks. Yes, just I
No,
just
not just the Seahawks. The Super Bowl winning, the Super
okay.
Bowl champion
All
The
right, bro.
Seahawks.
Super Bowl
Just
champions, and yeah.
uh-huh. Yo,
Anything
like
else you want
what?
to add to their like? You know how there's the New York Football
Come on now,
Giants.
yeah.
Anything else you want to add
Like
to the Seahawks?
No, no, I'm good. I'm good. I oh, I guess Bobby didn't like my
I
comments.
guess his
they
thing
didn't
just
see that.
died.
They
Well, yeah,
didn't see
they
that.
don't see it. Actually, they
Luckily, they
did.
did.
No, they
Anyways,
did
but
Oh
yes, I
yeah,
have.
the
because
shit. Oh
it shifts.
my,
Oh my
that's so dumb.
Mm,
Wow. Of
look at
course.
Discord ratting you out.
Of
Anyways,
course.
Yo,
Jadarian Price, yes, running back from Notre Dame. He is basically like another K-Walk, just a little bit taller, a little bit pounds off from K-Walk, and like he's like two
hold
inches
on.
taller than K-Walk.
Pause.
Cause K-Walk is
Pause. Go
You
back
like
about 10 seconds. You just like full on
you
just
just deafened.
you deafened.
me,
You
Yes,
deafened.
you
me
deafened.
deafened, but I can still hear
me,
you.
me deafened.
Well, yeah, you're back now, but can
Wait, you
replay.
deafen, you
No.
DJ.
I'm not deafened.
I can't hear
He's
DJ.
not
Can you hear
I
DJ?
hear him. I hear him.
It's
Oh,
because
this is
Bobby
every
left
time
the
you join. I'll be right back. Oh, damn.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes. Oh my,
yo.
you gotta love it. You
Hello.
gotta love
Oh
it.
shit, y'all
Hello.
see me. It's
Shit,
supposed to
bro.
be Ant screen right now. You're seeing me. It's supposed to be Ant Cam. There you
Dude,
go.
I'm over here
There's
teeth
Ant
grinding
Cam.
and shit. Because every single time this guy, Bobby, leaves and rejoins, I can't hear DJ. Technical difficulty for what? For nothing. Anyways, back to Price. Pierce. Price.
Pierce.
Price.
Price. His name is Aaron Pierre.
Why? Because he's
Why am I...
Mufasa?
Okay.
Like, why are you thinking of him?
Aaron Pierre, yeah, Pierre. Not that's why I said Pierre.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Oh my.
I can't even hit the note. Anyways, yes, he reminds me a lot of K-Walk, even from like the notes that the scouts took. He's very patient, very explosive, and can accelerate really fast whenever he's in open space. Loves to make the defenders miss tackles, sorry, and is a big play threat. He's also known for for being a big play threat as on the special teams, being a special team returnalist. What? Special team
Specialist.
specialist, return specialist for. Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry,
And
but
they already got two good ones.
Oh my God.
Torrey Horton and Rashid Shaheed.
yep. He returned for a 99-yard touchdown, in against USC in 2023, and in 2025 he returned for a 100-yard TD. Crazy.
Jeez.
Guess USC is just a school to do it to. Anyways, yeah, the Seahawks could definitely use him, as like a backup punch behind Zach Charbonnet coming off of an injury after losing, K-Walk.
Yuck. Just imagine being behind Zach Charbonnet.
They're probably just gonna. They're probably either gonna use him as like a special teamer or just the TD merchant.
Okay,
Nah,
I just like to. I was about to say, I just like to elaborate. I know for some people this is going to be a reach, but honestly, Ja'Jarian Price has that ability to.
Well, no, I need to leave you. No.
No, no.
I need to leave before DJ cut out, bro.
Yes. Perfect,
No, I needed to leave before DJ cut out, bro. I was like,
Yo.
no.
Yo, this is gonna be the next
Yo.
clip.
God,
Oh
this
my
video,
God,
bro.
It's so cooked. But what was I saying about Ja'Darren Price? He has the ability to rise up in the first. I know it's a big reach here at 32, but there's always gonna be that one reach in the first round. So.
He's literally the K-Walk, bro. He's literally the K-Walk of this draft, I feel. Would y'all say that there's a better running back than him?
Only Jeremiah Love, the guy he backed
Jeremiah
up.
Love. Literally.
Oh, he backed up? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He started probably his freshman year, maybe. Maybe. Did he stay all 4 years at Notre Dame?
I think he did.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, how you guys feeling about this?
I'm feeling good. I'm glad we changed things up. We changed things up big. Like I'm pretty sure our first two mock drafts we just had Jeremiah Love to the Chiefs every time. So I'm glad we changed it up. We changed the Panthers pick too, obviously because CJ Allen don't look good either, but things are changing.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, this will conclude Mock Draft 3.0, episode 70. If you guys like the picks we made, comment down below. If you absolutely hate them and think they suck, you could also do that as well.
Only Bobby's.
If you think someone overreacted,
only Bobby's.
Make sure you guys comment about that.
Notice how it's all about me right now. Crazy work.
Because you're the one that you always react.
Yeah, you're always in the spotlight.
Oh, I can't be a fan of my team. I can't have emotion. I just have to be, I'm Bobby. I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. Oh, I like this pick. Oh, I hate this pick. Like, I'm a robot. I'm supposed to be a robot out here. But anyways, comment down below, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Don't forget the draft stream.
3-point contest dropped too.
Yeah,
that dropped a week ago.
Go watch that, and also go watch us grading the 2026 free agency. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Deuces.